Kambosos Jr. made his debut at 140 pounds. Junior welterweight or super lightweight, whatever you want to call it. He made his debut against Jake Wyllie. What a fight, though. What a fight. Listen, they were throwing bombs in there, man. Flipping hell. I watched the extended highlights. Kambosos Jr. was going in, man. The early rounds, he was throwing bombs, man. And obviously, Jake Wyllie coming in on a short notice. What is it? I think 6 days or something like that. Stepping in. I thought, you know what, this guy's going to get stopped here, man, because he was eating some bombs. But you know what? My guy kept coming forward. Do you know what I mean? Wyllie kept coming forward. Do you know what I mean? So, respect to Jake Wyllie, man. The way he just kept coming forward, throwing bombs of his own as well in the middle rounds. Kambosos got a cut, I think, in his eye or the bottom here. So, that kind of, I think it's at the top. That kind of affected him with the blood dripping down his eyes. And that's when Jake Wyllie really smelled blood that was coming forward, throwing his bombs. But you know what? Respect to both men. They went out there and gave it everything. Do you know what I mean? And Jake Wyllie, man, listen, he's done himself proud coming in at that stage so late on against a fight of George Kambosos' caliber. He's done well, man. And I think for Kambosos Jr., I think for him, he'll be a bit disappointed. Do you know what I mean? He'll be a bit disappointed the fact that the fight went 12 rounds against someone who's not as high caliber and coming at a short notice. I think Kambosos probably would have thought, you know what, I want to get rid of this guy and I want to make a big statement at 140. Do you know what I mean? Making your debut, you want to kind of shake off the division a little bit, shake it up a bit, but it wasn't to be. Do you know what I mean? And one thing I want to say about Kambosos, like even watching that fight, at 140, he looks smooth, man. Do you know what I mean? I don't think he carries the power as well because Jake was eating all the punches, man, and he was coming forward. It wasn't really affecting him. He was coming forward. Do you know what I mean? So, Kambosos Jr., he's got his work cut out at 140. He's going to have to work pretty damn hard to win a belt. And I don't think, just keeping it real, giving my honest opinion, I don't think Kambosos Jr. beats Richardson Hitchins, man. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. Do you know what I mean? I think Richardson is a better boxer and he's going to outbox Kambosos, probably stop him as well. I think Richardson carries the power as well. Do you know what I mean? Kambosos Jr. don't have that power at 140. Not yet anyway. Not by the evidence of the fight we watched against Jake Wyllie. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's happening. And one thing about Kambosos Jr. is that I like him. Do you know what I mean? The guy's got heart, man. He's a warrior. He goes in the ring and lives everything. You know what I mean? And me as a boxing coach here, whenever I'm talking to a fighter, I always tell them, listen, when you get in that ring, leave everything in the ring. I don't want you to come out of that ring and have regrets. Do you know what I mean? If you lose, you're like, oh, I could have done this, I could have. I don't want that for you. Leave everything in the ring. And that's exactly what Kambosos Jr. does when he goes in there. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying he's not an elite fighter. Do you know what I mean? He's not a world-class fighter to me, man. He's just he's a soldier, man. He's a warrior. Goes out there, win, lose or draw, you know he's going to give you your best. But we've seen him come up short against Haney twice where he got outboxed, outclassed, man. Do you know what I mean? And then against Loma, 2 fights ago. Do you know what I mean? Outboxed, outskilled, hurt badly, and stopped. Do you know what I mean? So Kambosos Jr. has found his level. We know where he's at. Do you know what I mean? We know how far he can go. And I just don't see him winning another title. And at 140, he's going to have to work hard, man. He's going to have to work hard. And I like him. And like I said, man, I like him. He's a warrior, true warrior. Goes out there, gives everything. And you know what? After his fight against Teofimo Lopez, yeah, when he won that title, I thought, you know what? This guy might be the real deal here. Do you know what I mean? He might be the real deal. But it's been a bit disappointing since then. Do you know what I mean? Some people call Kambosos Jr. one-hit wonder. I'm not saying that. I don't think it's a one-hit wonder. Never in a million years. I think he's just found his level. He's just not that world-class fighter. Do you know what I mean? He's just not that guy. But you can't be against him for effort, for heart, for endurance. He goes out there and absolutely gives it. everything. Do you know what I mean? But in terms of like elite, mixing it up with the big guys, the top guys in the division, I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. But listen, I wish him the best, man. I wish him the best because I like him. He's entertaining. Every single one of his fights is entertaining. Just watch that fight against Jake Wyllie. Look at how many bombs these two guys were throwing. Absolute crazy. And listen, shout out, respect to Jake Wyllie, man, for going out there on short notice and absolutely giving the fans what we love, what we want to see. That's two guys going out there giving it absolutely everything, smashing each other to pieces. Do you know what I mean? A bit embarrassing for Kambosos. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure he wanted to really go out there, put the hurt on Jake Wyllie and stop him. But hey, listen, the most important thing is, and I heard him say in an interview, the most important thing is you get the win. Do you get me? You get the win and you move on. Do you know what I mean? Listen, you're not going to have a perfect fight. You're not going to knock everyone out every single fight. You went out there, gave it your best. You won a unanimous decision. Move on, forget about it. And now you're looking at Richardson Hitchins. Do you know what I mean? Because now Kambosos, I'm sure he's going to be mandatory and he's going to be right up there to fight for that title, the IBF title next. Like I said, man, the chances of him winning, I give him a very slim chance, man. I don't see it happening. You know what I mean? I don't think Kambosos Jr. is at that level to challenge Hitchins. Hitchins is damn good, man. You know what I mean? He's not the champion for no reason. He's that good. Do you know what I mean? So Kambosos Jr., listen, I just want to say, man, all the best. All the best to him at 140, making that step up is not easy. Not every fighter can do it coming up from 135. We even see the likes of Tank Davis. He's still stuck at 135 and he doesn't want to make that step up. Because he knows, man, once you make that step up, man, listen, there's guys there much bigger, much stronger. They can pack a punch and they can take a punch. So you're not going to go out there and dominate these guys and get them out of there. Do you know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. So Kambosos Jr. is got his work cut out, you know. But listen, I wish him the best in that division. He always brings the entertainment. He's going to fight. He's going to give it everything. And that's exactly what I love. As a boxing fan, that's exactly what I want to see. You know, like I said, man, I expected way more for Kambosos Jr. in his career. Do you know what I mean? But the way he's gone, it's been a bit disappointing. Do you know what I mean? He's been found out. And I just felt like he could have done more better in some of the fights, especially against Haney. He could have done a bit more better. But again, like I said, outboxed and finished up by Lomachenko. There's no shame in losing against Vasyl Lomachenko, who's just a world-class elite fighter. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with losing to him. You know, there's always anyone who have a bad night, a tough fight against Vasyl Lomachenko. We saw Haney. You know what I mean? Haney struggled. And some people say Lomachenko beat Haney. Do you know what I mean? It was a very controversial decision. You know, so it shows you what level Lomachenko's operating in. It shows you what level Haney's operating with, even though he's had these little problems against Ryan Garcia. So, yeah, man, for Kambosos Jr., listen, all the best at 140, man. Carry on. And I'm looking forward to seeing your next fight, whether that be a title fight or anything. I'll look forward to watching because you know what? One thing you are, Kambosos Jr., is you're very entertaining. And I look forward to your next fight. Listen, guys, let me know in the comments, man, what did you think of that fight? Kambosos Jr. versus Jake Wyllie. What did you think of that fight? Do you see George Kambosos Jr. being successful at 140? For me, it's going to be tough for him. I just feel like he looks too small and he doesn't have the power to actually hurt these guys at 140. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll really appreciate it. Once again, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. I'm your boy Enzo. Please don't forget to go ahead and smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe because that's the only way you're going to help us to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.